Over 12 weeks, they bared all for the cameras. Now we're taking the housemates back to school. We know who is the most domineering, the sexiest, the most romantic, the hunkiest, the smelliest, the most conniving, the shyest and the most outspoken. But who is the smartest? We'll find out with the housemates' final test on Sale of the Century. And now here's the star of the show, Glenn Ridge.
Thank you very much, Peter. Hi, how are you? Welcome to Sale of the Century. This is the housemates' final test, and would you please give a very warm welcome to Karina Brown. Hi, KJ, how are you? Hey, you've got party gear on tonight. Looking stunning.
Every night party.
It really is a bit of a party with these guys, isn't it?
They're wild. I would have hated to have been stuck in a house with these guys.
Well, you've got a word in, you reckon?
I don't think so.
They're fabulous people all the way through this week. If you missed last night, we've got the housemates from Big Brother who are battling it out. They're battling it out for their charities, and Shana picked up nearly a little over $8,000 for her charity last night.
Fibrosis, so that's good.
So she did well. She's going to the final on Friday night, and it's not just that they wanted to be here on sale. They want to win an Alfa Romeo, basically. There's the Spider, which is up for grabs for our winning housemate at the end of the series.
They have a lot of fun when they're together, don't they?
They do. You almost feel left out. All the gossip which is flying. So
I'm with you, Glenn, don't worry.
Let's introduce our three for tonight.
Our first housemate was thrown into the deep end as an intruder. But at least she didn't outstay her welcome. Please welcome the short and sweet Rachel.
Hello, Rachel.
Hello. Our second housemate worked tirelessly on his abs, but they weren't the only things he was happy to flash for the cameras. Please welcome back the very flash Gordon.
Hello, Gordon. Howdy.
And our third housemate was the fifth person evicted from the house, but she enjoyed the party while it lasted. Please welcome back the lady with the laugh, Lisa.
Hello, Lisa.
Hi.
Nice to have you with us. Can you do your laugh on the spur of the moment?
No, not at all.
Oh, so it's a genuine, it has to be...
It has to be spontaneous, yeah, definitely. I'm a bit nervous, I must say. A bit nervous about being here tonight, so...
Oh, you'll do very well.
Yeah,
now, Lisa, just a quick one. You've been very busy, though, since you were evicted from the house, I believe.
Yeah, everyone has been. I'm actually doing a gig with an organisation called Snowbiz, and we're doing a live broadcast on Channel V on the 1st of September.
Fantastic. And you'd like to go down that track as far as a career is concerned?
Absolutely. Give it a go.
Yeah. Oh, good on you.
Give it a bill.
Well, good luck with that, and also good luck tonight, Lisa.
Thank you.
Now, Gordon, I want to get a hairstyle like that, so how much time do I have to put in to do it like that?
Oh, you just have to book at Vegas, I think, and I'm sure they'll sort you out.
How long did it take, though, to
This took actually 5 hours last night, but we were sort of taking it easy, cruising. And
We better, can you just do a quick turnaround so as everyone at home can see? There's the back as well. Very flash.
And you keep changing the colour, don't you?
Yeah, no, I've sort of, I thought I'd revamp it for the week.
Now, Gordon, we're talking to Lisa about being busy. You've been extremely busy since leaving the house.
Yeah, I was supposed to be shooting some commercials in Sydney today, but obviously the show's more important. But, we're launching some PlayStation 2 games for THQ, a games company, and Red Faction's one of the big new ones that's sort of been released, and Onimusha, which is a sort of Japanese warrior game. So you'll probably see me with a sort of sword chopping up vegetables or something.
Very nice. So you're the face of those, are you?
What's that?
You're the face of them?
I will be the face of Red Faction, Onimusha, and about another 5 games, and I've been sort of playing them for the last, since I've been out of the house, so, and they're soon to be released and out on PC as well. So
he's a bit slow in getting the plugs in, don't you reckon? I think you're going to spam up with it. Hey, well done, Gordon. No, good luck with that, and it's great to have you with us here on Sale.
Rachel, you were an intruder. How did that make you feel?
It was actually quite good because I guess I got to see what I was in for before I went in, so I had some kind of idea, and it was actually really good. I'm glad I did it the way that I did because I don't know if I would have survived for 3 months. I would have gone crazy, I think.
Well, you stayed in the house the shortest amount of time, didn't you?
Yep, 3.5 days. It's not very long.
Hey, good luck tonight, Rachel.
Thank you.
We're going to get straight into the game. Good luck to you all. $20 starting money. We'll see you soon.
Enjoy the game.
And keep in mind, you do have to win tonight. Have a chance of coming back on Friday night and playing for the Alfa Romeo Spider. So once again, good luck to you all. First question. From baseball to make a slight amount of progress is figuratively to get to what base? Lisa.
First base.
That's correct, and you're off the mark, Lisa. Overcoming his arch enemy, Darth Vader, by utilising the Force is which character in the Star Wars trilogy? Gordon.
Luke Skywalker.
That's correct, played by Mark Hamill. Also meaning stocky, plump or portly is what kind of strong, heavy, dark brown beer? Lisa.
Guinness.
Not quite. All we needed was stout. Visual question. Have a close look here. Pictured here is which aircrafts? Rachel?
Concorde?
It is the Concorde. That's correct. Organised for rapid search and retrieval by a computer is a large collection of information called a what base? Lisa?
Data.
That's correct, and everyone's on $25. So Lisa, Gordon and Rachel, you all have the opportunity to buy here in the gift shop. You are buying for your selected charity. So here's Karina.
The best way to keep in touch with the outside world is with this state-of-the-art computer package. Whether you're word processing or keeping tabs with your friends via email, it's the perfect tool for home or office. As it features a 15-inch monitor and 128 megabyte processor, including the latest Microsoft software, it's normally valued at $1,999, but tonight your charity will appreciate it for just $7 from Packard Bell and Sale of the Century.
Fabulous prize. Also nice to welcome Gemma. Good to have you with us, Gemma. Looking beautiful as always.
Oh, thank you very much.
Gemma is lucky enough to be the Hey Sister Girl for the next 6 months from Bend On Lingerie.
That's
Very
right.
exciting.
Yeah, just signed a 6-month contract with them, and they're looking after me very well down there.
Oh.
So if you're good to her, Glenn, she might give you some
You reckon I
lingerie.
might get some?
I was
Very
telling them
nice.
before about a nice orange number that I think it looks stunning on you.
It's got to be fluorescent though, if there's a chance
it
of
is,
that.
yeah,
Lovely.
definitely.
Now we're going to make the sale here. Lisa, your charity is the Lost Dogs Home in Melbourne.
That is
Gordon, the
correct.
Make-A-Wish Foundation, and Rachel, the Exodus Foundation. So all of you have the opportunity to buy here nearly $2,000 worth for $7. Who wants to buy at $7? Oh, Gordon's bought for $7. Make-A-Wish will get great value out of that. And we'll see you in a couple of nights' time, maybe. You never
sure
know.
will.
You're
Thanks,
practicing?
mate. Actually, I went and bought the Sale of the Century board game to practice.
Very nice to hear. Let's see if it was good for you. Well done, Gordon. You have bought for the Make-A-Wish Foundation, which is a great cause, and your score is now $18. Back to the questions. The governing body of which Australian sport recently announced an interim ban on pregnant players? Gordon.
Netball.
That's correct. By what trademark, beginning with D, do we know a type of paint applied to the bodywork of a motor vehicle? Lisa.
I was going to say Dulux.
Well, that's nearly it.
Hey,
Don't worry,
it's all good.
sounds
Yeah, I know. Well, hey, it's all fun.
I knew we'd get the laugh there sooner or later, and there it was. Lisa Duco was the answer we
right.
needed. Time for Brain Drain. So ready, players? Here's the question. I live in groups ranging in number from several to about 50 individuals. I am well adapted for hunting by virtue of my build and strong jaw muscles. I demonstrate highly organised behaviour when hunting in packs. There are no recorded instances of me attacking and killing humans. I am found in all oceans from the Arctic to the Antarctic. I am black with white on my underparts above Rachel.
Kilowatt?
I am the killer whale. That's correct. And Rachel answering in the $15 zone. So that takes you up to $40. You have a clear lead of $17 at the moment. Back to the questions. Known by a name of just one letter is which boss of secret agent James Bond? Real age factor coming in here. I can remember M. M was the answer we needed.
You.
Fame game, $10 being placed behind one of our famous faces. So who am I? Born in Dublin in 1954, I started my career in music as a journalist on the Canadian rock journal Georgia Strait before moving to England, where I wrote for the New York Musical Express. Returning to Dublin, I formed the new wave band Nightlife Thugs, who, after a name change, scored several hits including 2 UK #1 singles. Turning my attention to the 1984 Ethiopian famine, I organised the Band Aid charity record, Do They Know It's Gordon?
Or maybe Bob Geldof.
It may be Bob Geldof, that's correct, Gordon, or Sir Bob Geldof, and of course, ex-husband of Paulie Yates. So, Gordon, you have the opportunity to pick from our famous faces. Before you make the choice, though, those faces tonight are...
Tales from the Street, William Peterson.
CSI,
Anita Hegg,
Stingers,
Brad Young,
Money,
Alison Janney,
The West Wing.
Talon Ekanayuka.
Talon comes from Asquith in New South Wales and loves wrestling and also the Aussie Wallabies rugby team. It's great to have you with us, Talon.
Katrina Roundtree,
Getaway,
David Margan,
A Current Affair,
Kelly Hoggart,
High Five,
and Jason Roberts.
from Fresh. So, Gordon, which of those famous faces would you
I
like?
think we'll have Kelly Hogarth.
Good luck from High Five. Here's Cal.
Gordon, this selection of jewellery includes necklaces, bracelets and earrings that are sure to turn heads. They're valued at $662 from Emma Page Jewellery.
Great gift there, Gordon, and the Make-A-Wish Foundation will certainly benefit out of this first round of yours. At the moment, you're on $23, Lisa's on $20, Rachel is in the lead on $40. She may have spent the least time in there, but who knows? She could spend a long time with us here on sale. And, of course, the winner of tonight's game will be going to the final on Friday night. We'll be back shortly with round 2. for sale. This is the second round, and this has second heat of the Housemates, the final test. All your favourite housemates from Big Brother are joining us throughout the week, and we're looking to find out who is the cleverest of them all. As we go to round two, Lisa, you're on 20, Gordon's on 23, and Rachel in the lead on $40. Here are the questions. Records were visibly placed on a turntable and guests simply mouthed the words until 1966 on the UK music TV show Top of the Wops. Rachel?
Pops.
That's correct, yes. Usually stockier than its relative, the goat, is which ruminant mammal, most of whose domesticated breeds produce wool? Rachel?
Sheep.
That's what we needed. Yes, Rachel, you're in the lead, you're on $50. And at the moment, you have a lead of $27 over Gordon, 30 ahead of Lisa. So you have the opportunity to buy here with Karina.
If the laundry basket's a little on the nose, this dynamic duo is sure to help any housemates breathe easy. The Allegro washing machine has a large 6.5 kilo capacity and energy-efficient design, while the Empresario dryer will spin you out with 12 drying programs. Normally valued at $3,048, tonight it will smell sweet for your charity for just $10 from Bendex, the sale of the century. Do we need to teach you how to do that?
Well, you're at home amongst this, aren't you? Yeah, it's working. Hey, did I hear you practising for Massive June then?
Yeah, yes.
The band?
Always. Every second I get.
When you go washing, good way to be.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, Rachel, you have the opportunity to buy here. It's for your charity, the Exodus Foundation, which looks after homeless people. Is that correct?
Yes. Do you want to shove some more stuff in there? Maybe some money for them?
Oh, I was going to throw a couple more towels or something in.
Towels will do.
Will you pay $10 if I throw $200 cash in there? Well, there you go. The deal's been done. So, Rachel, having bought there for the charity, picking up $200 cash, and you're still in the lead on $40, Rachel. Back to the questions. Worn especially in Mexico is which high-crowned hat of felt or straw with a very wide brim beginning with S? Rachel?
Sombrero?
Yes. Fast money. Everyone's ready. 30 seconds up on the clock and your time starts now. How many Wimbledon men's singles titles were won by Pat Cash? Lisa? Correct. Which colour do we associate with cowardice? Lisa?
Yellow.
Yes. The first of which month is also Fool's Day? Rachel?
April.
Yes. Say My Name was a hit song for girl group Destiny's Wants. Rachel?
Child.
Yes. Painter at the Starry Night was Dutch artist Vincent Lisa.
Van Gogh.
Correct. In the nursery rhyme, King Cole had how many fiddlers? 3 people with, and at the end of Fast Money, Rachel, you're still in the lead. You're on $55. Lisa getting into it. You're only trailing by 4 questions. And Gordon, you're on 23. As we go to the fame game question, $15 being added to the board. So who am I? Born in the US in 1895 and dying in 1948, I first became interested in athletics while living at St Mary's Industrial School in Baltimore and began my professional career as a baseball pitcher with the Baltimore minor league team. Sold to the Boston Red Sox, I set a pitching record of 29 2/3 consecutive scoreless innings and won 94 big league games while losing only 46. From 1918, because of my powerful batting, I began to play in the outfield in order to bat every game, and I was sold 2 years later to the New York Yankees for $120,000. Leading the American League in home runs for 12 years with the nickname Babe. Rachel?
Babe Ruth?
I am Babe Ruth, that's correct. So right to the end of the clues there, Rachel, but that's the answer we needed. So which of our famous faces would you like?
I'm going to go with William Peterson.
Good luck. Is there any money there? And there is. $10 going under your score, so a good round for you, Rachel. You're in the lead on $65, and she'll be in the lead as we go into round 3. Normally our eviction round, but not this week. We'll be back shortly with more on sale. Round 3 on the sale, so let's get straight into it. Lisa on 35, Gordon's on 23, and Rachel's on 65. Here we go, round 3. What bureau is a place for the collection and processing of meteorological data? It's the Weather Bureau. According to the famous saying of Napoleon Bonaparte, an army marches on its wants. Lisa?
Oh, stomach, but it's Caesar. It's the wrong answer, isn't it? Caesar?
What?
Stomach?
I don't know whether you guys are confused. Right, you happy with stomach?
I'm happy with stomach.
Well, I'm happy with stomach too, so that's the answer we needed. Cash card time, and Rachel, you have the opportunity to play here. You're on $65. It'll cost you $15 to play. It is for your charity. Would you like to give it a go?
Of course.
Oh, good on you. Push your buzzer so we can get the computer together. $5,000 could be going to the Exodus Foundation. So which suit would you like, Rachel?
I'll go for spades.
Spades, okay.
Is the money going to be there? Let's hope so, Rachel. And
Great, you do a lot of good.
Oh, the $15 going back up on your score. So you're back $65.
You needed hearts.
So that's where the money was. So nothing changing here. Rachel's still in the lead. Back to the questions. Divided into 100 sen and 1,000 rin until 1954, when these denominations were removed from circulation, was which monetary unit of Japan? Lisa?
Yen.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Tender, sometimes swollen, gums that bleed easily are a symptom of which inflammation of the gums, beginning with a G? Rachel?
Gingivitis?
That's right, yeah. You guys coming up with all the right answers, but you're not sounding confident.
That's what I got that from.
All right, here we go. A very important fame game question. Last opportunity to pick some money up off the board. $25 in the wild card has been added. So, who am I? Born in Australia in 1938, I was a country junior champion coming to the attention of Davis Cup captain Harry Hopman and becoming a member of the Australian squad at age 18. Winning the Australian Singles Championship in 1960, I won the first of 4 Wimbledon singles titles in 1961. In 1962, I became the second male player in tennis history to win the Grand Slam, and after turning professional the following year, dominated the professional game until the introduction of Open tournaments in 1968, when I won the first Open Wimbledon Championship. A slightly built left-hander with a devastating topspin, in 1969 I became the first man to win 2 Grand Slams. And with the first name Rod and a surname beginning with L, I am Rod Gordon. I am Rod Laver, that's correct. And of course the Rod Laver Arena, named after him in Melbourne. Now Gordon, you're trailing. All the money, $25, 15 in the wild card is there somewhere, so who would you like?
Yeah, Lisa, what was your suggestion previously?
I like Katrina Roundtree.
So I like Katrina.
Well, we all like Katrina. So let's see how we go. Here's Katrina. Happy to give you $1,000 for the Make-A-Wish Foundation.
I think that's a pretty good prize.
You're happy with that, taking the money?
Yep.
All right, if you did pick a game though, Gordon, who would you have gone for?
Right-hand corner, that is Brad Young.
From money, would Brad have had some money there? A great prize, but the Make-A-Wish Foundation has picked up $1,000 through the generosity of Gordon, so well done, Gordon. Where was the remainder of the money though, Karina?
Anita Hegg had the 15 and Jason Roberts had the $25.
Thanks, KJ. So the scoreline has it. Lisa, I guess, Lisa, you did help the Make-A-Wish Foundation there.
That's right. I do all I can. I do as much as I can.
Our scoreline has Gordon on 23, Lisa on 45, Rachel on 70. Only one player from tonight will be going into the grand final on Friday night, and that person will pick up, winning that game, the famous Alfa Romeo Spider. So it's all on the line as we return after this break for the Mad Minutes. So let's find out what's going to happen. Rachel, you're in the lead on $70. Lisa's on 45. Gordon's on 23. So good luck to you all. 60 seconds up on the clock for the game. Your time starts now. A popular children's story is Green Eggs and what? Lisa?
Ham.
Correct. Starting in what year was World War I? Gordon?
Oh, no idea.
1914. Now, what is the plural form of the word calf? Lisa?
Calves.
Correct. Pop diva Dido has a hit album called No What's. No Angel. Beginning with A is which strong desire for high position or power? Lisa.
Aspirational.
Stop the clock. I just want to check on that, Lisa. I've got ambition. Yep. Okay. Ambition was what we're expecting. Aspirational, a correct answer also. That takes you up to $60. Rachel in the lead on $70, and we have 30 seconds remaining, and we'll restart the clock. Now, a person whose feet turn inward is said to be what toad? Rachel?
Pigeon?
Yes, albumin is the white of a what? Rachel?
Egg?
Yes, which American actress married Prince Rainier III of Monaco? Grace Kelly. The Japanese art of folding what into decorative object? Lisa?
Origami.
Stop the clock. Unfortunately, Lisa, I can't accept that. Folding what into decorative objects is origami was the question. Paper was the answer we needed. Rachel still in the lead on $80 as we have 11 seconds remaining, and we'll restart the clock. Now, a wild African pig is the wart what? Rachel?
Hog?
Yes, giving extremely sharp images is what definition television? Lisa.
Hi.
Yes, part of which dance is a do-si-do. Square dance is the answer we need. And Rachel, you've won the game, so you're going to the final on Friday night.
Rachel, well done.
Congratulations, Rachel. Look forward to seeing you on Friday.
Lisa, unfortunately, you didn't pick up anything for your Lost Dog Foundation, but Sale would like to give them $500.
It's been great having you with us too, Lisa.
And Gordon, for your foundation, Make-A-Wish, you get a total of $3,661. Well done.
And they'd be racked, of course, cash, and also the computers, which, of course, the foundation often gets requests for that,
Yeah,
don't they?
no, they do, in fact, so that was why I pretty much wanted one.
Well done. Hey, Gordon and Lisa, thank you very much for joining us, and we also have these gifts for both of you.
All tonight's players will stay ahead of the times with a timepiece worth watching. Their choice of Ranger watches features a sports strap and a classic numeric face that's protected by shatter-resistant mineral glass. Featuring precise quartz movement and a 1-year warranty, they're from Boss, Hugo Boss. And they'll also receive the Sale of the Century board game from Crown & Andrews, plus our solid sterling silver pin from Shimani Jewellery and Sale of the Century.
Congratulations, Rachel. Well done. You played very well. That's a great score. So let's go shopping. Come on through. I can see you in the Alpha Spider.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't mind that.
Tooting around. Sydney, you'd love that. Sydney's home for you, isn't it?
Yes.
Yep. Fabulous. In fact, let's have a closer look at it because this is our major prize at the end of the series, the Alfa Romeo Spider.
Escape in a freedom machine that's sure to get your vote. The Alfa Romeo Spider. Exceptional steering control and alloy wheels will empower your driving experience in any conditions. While its sleek design, modern dynamic interior and classic sports display make the Spider the one to watch. With a powerful 2-litre twin-spark engine that's sure to turn heads, it's valued at $53,500 plus on-road costs. Alfa Romeo, the heart and soul of sports cars.
It's a great car. Just come over here, Rachel, because on Friday night that's going to be our major prize. And we must also thank Lisa and Gordon. Gordon, thanks very much for joining us, Lisa. Great to have you with us. And a beautiful laugh, too. It's fantastic. So Rachel's going to be joining us tomorrow night. Not tomorrow night, on Friday night. We have 3 new housemates who'll be joining us, though.
Let's see who it'll be.
So we hope you'll join us tomorrow night at the same time as we look forward to the housemates' final test right here on Sale. Until then, take care, won't you?
Good night.
Bye-bye.